Okay guys, so we are in Leavenworth. I did my signing yesterday actually, and it always takes me a little bit to get ready to vlog. I know this is ridiculous, but like I have to psych myself up for it because I am just not used to doing it. So we have an hour before we have to head off to Wenatchee High School where we're gonna meet some students for lunch. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you through Leavenworth and kind of show you basically how adorable this place is, because it's awesome, and how just picturesque and stunning it is. So hold on. Okay, so this is through the front view of my windshield, and I'm gonna try to get you a better view, but once we get down in, the shops are kind of in the way a little bit, but like look at this. It's just like it's nestled just right in all of these gorgeous mountains. So we're gonna get out of the car here and give you a bug gut spread of that. I don't think that sentence made sense, but you got where I was going, right? Okay guys, we are outside in Leavenworth. I'm gonna give you guys that panoramic view that I promised you. Okay, so this is on the very edge of town, which is kind of nice because then we get a beautiful view of these gorgeous mountains. Got the snow peak breaking up these gorgeous pine-filled peaks there. All the way around, and then we start hitting these super cute shops, and we're going to take you down Main Street here and kind of show you what's going on, and we're going to see if the bookstore that I signed at yesterday is open, and if it is, I'm going to give you a little peek inside there. Okay, here we are in the heart of the Swiss Alps, or so it feels. Like seriously, look at these buildings. Oh, there we go. Okay, so it's so fun because they have this very specific architecture that, like rules that they have to apply in order to have a building here. So even the McDonald's and the Starbucks are decorated like this, which are just down the street a little bit. But you can see just how cute these are, and the whole place is like this. So we're gonna kind of just walk. I think a lot of the places are closed because we're about 9 in the morning, and so I think probably most of them do not open till 10, which is unfortunate because a lot of people ask me like where I get random things like on my bookshelf. Like I have a dragon knife and some dragon statues, and it's from here. This one right here, actually. This one's called A Matter of Taste, and this is one of my favorite places to buy dragon eggs, dragon statues, and yeah, a lot of my super fantasy paraphernalia. In addition to that, they're gonna have things like, you know, pretzel dip, because it totally makes sense. In Leavenworth, you can find anything and everything in every single shop. It kind of gets a little bit of a whiplash feeling, but like check these out. They have these like amazing fantasy statues, and like I said, along with, you know, pretzel dip and barbecue sauce. So super fun, and I don't know what that is, but it's kind of creepy. A giant plate filled with bugs. Ugh, no thank you. Okay, and I'm a little upset that they're not open because check that one out. Oh my gosh, those need to come to my house. Crap. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and take you down here. Okay, so this over here, this adorable brown building here has got several shops in it, but if you look on the second level up there, that is the place where I signed yesterday, which is a book for all seasons. There's a hotel on the top level, the bookshop, and then on the bottom level are a couple, there's an art studio which has one of the greatest pieces of art, and actually I think I'm going to show you. The wife and the husband relationship perfectly in ostrich form, and it's hysterical. And then of course in contrast you've got this super adorable loving one, which you're gonna want to put those side by side. I mean, if you're gonna yell at the spouse, you gotta then love the spouse. That's how it goes. Now if you're smart, you're gonna come down here and you're gonna hang out in the gazebo, and then when you get a little parched, you're gonna go over this way right across the street, and you see that little red building behind me? It's called the Cup and Kettle. Best tea ever. So you're gonna go over there and you're gonna get yourself some iced tea, and then buy some for you to take home. That's where it's at. And here yesterday, the cheesemonger shop, they had some samples. They had kind of a really yummy Gouda sample and then a banana cheese sample. And although I was afraid, I tried it. And you know what? As long as you don't think cheese, it wasn't too bad. What I got was a banana Laffy Taffy in cheese form. So, you know, don't think cheese, think candy, and it's okay. Open. Okay, I get a lot of questions about where I get a particular dragon knife on my bookshelf. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you should watch my videos. It's usually behind me. Dun, 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 dun. Simple Treasures, Leavenworth, and you know what? They have something in the window that one of these days might come to my house. Are you ready for this? Say hello to Clyde. Okay, tell me that Clyde does not need to be at my house somewhere. I mean, come on. Just for size reference, the thing's enormous. We are in luck. The bookstore is open, so I wanted to kind of show you a book for all seasons really quick. It's actually quite a bit bigger than it looks on the outside. So they've got this back area where you've got used books. They've got, you know, political, wine, reference, science. What do we got back here? History, current events. They have got a ton of options, and it's just such a fun little place to stop while you're in town and just kind of get your book fix. They've got quite a few signed copies in here as well, so I'm going to show you that in a second. They've got a children's section. They've got this book that I desperately want to bring home, and it might need to happen. This Myth and Match book. Oh my god. It's the coolest thing ever. It's a flip book, and it just creates new mythical creatures, and no matter what combination you come up with, the description matches and works, which is like so fun. And they have some signed copies over here that I totally want. So this is their YA section. We have a signed copy of Warcross by Marie Lu. Now, I just want to throw this out here, like, I don't know if anyone knows Marie Lu, but I feel like Marie and I should be friends, because like Marie Lu has signed copies here. I have signed copies here. Marie Lu was on YATL Live. I am going to be on YATL Live. Like, I think it's like written in the stars. Marie Lu, you and me, we're gonna be buddies. I have three signed copies of Venators. So if you are here vacationing, if you live here, like, stop on in, get a copy of Venators, and also pick up some more books. They have pretty much anything you could ever want. The store opened. Guess which one is coming home with me? Okay, so I didn't want to actually film in the school because, I don't know, there's, you know, security things and concerns that I didn't have to worry about when I was younger. So anyway, so I just finished my presentation at Wenatchee High, and 2 years ago I was able to come in. I did all-day presentations with the students. It was awesome. This year we hit the end of the year and the teachers were swamped. So I was able to go in for the lunch hour and sit down with some of their students and just chat about reading and my books and books in general. And I wish I'm kind of regretting not videoing in there, because the librarian, Patricia Devri, has such an amazing setup. There's like a sign and like a monitor with a slideshow with all my books. Like, she just is so phenomenal, and I love her. But yeah, so it was very chill today, just about an hour, which is, you know, much less taxing than the 8 hours I spent last time doing one after another, and both are fantastic. Like, I love doing school presentations, I love talking to the kids, and I love being able to just sit down on, you know, a smaller group basis and be able to spend that time with them. So if you have school districts that are interested in having me come, please let me know. We can do them in person, we can also do them via Skype. So yeah, just kind of, you know, whatever the need is, I'm glad to accommodate that. So we are going to go now get everything loaded into the Ford Center for the WenCon in Wenatchee, and I will see you there. Okay, so we are at the town Toyota Center. I think I said in my last clip that it was the Ford Center, Ford, Toyota. I don't know, I'm gonna get people mad at me. So we've checked in. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and haul all of this stuff into the building, and I'm gonna kind of give you a peek of what a con looks like in the very beginning, like right before everything gets set up and it's quiet and there isn't stuff everywhere, because, you know, you don't normally get to see that. So I've got my secret husband helper unloading boxes and boxes and boxes of books into the wagon right now, which, by the way, I'll try to show you the wagon, best purchase ever. So okay, let's get some walking in. Okay guys, I am like Fuzz Master Feist. I say weird things. Okay, so we are gonna get set up. So I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna go over there and I'm gonna get my table all set up so you can see the joy that is behind the scenes table set up as I rearrange things and put things in the same spot like 14 times. Okay. Is she taping all of these ridiculously pathetic boxes? Watch and learn. Okay, so what we've done is we've taken this flat table and now given it some levels, which is really hard because levels are A, the layouts for them get kind of pricey, and B, it's really hard to travel with them. So by doing it like this with these boxes, I can take the tape off, flatten them flat, they stick in my just rolling bag, they can go in a carry-on if I need to take them on a plane, and then all I need is that and a roll of Scotch tape and I'm ready to rock. Okay, you guys. So in the Leavenworth video, the light 18 on this is making me crazy. I'm just gonna move it for a second. That's worse. Okay, cool. How about we do, there we go. Okay, so in the Leavenworth video, I actually showed you that I was getting a new dragon. So check it out. Guys, I don't think this could be any more perfect for my story. If you guys have read Venators, you know there is a green dragon that's controlled by Zio, and Zio has a eye pendant. It doesn't look like this, but I'll show you what it looks like. Anyway, she has a pendant that she can see everything through the dragon's eye. So they kind of connect through that. And so I saw this and I was just like, you've got to be kidding me. So, new table decor. seriously, I normally have kind of a system, and the new focus on the new book has thrown it all off, because normally I have my series in the center, the 2 single books on the side, which makes sense, but with Venators being in Barnes nationwide and all of that fun jazz, I really want it to be the focus and the push, which is what the tour that I'm doing is supposed to be doing right now, so I want it in the center. Plus I have some sets to sell, and it's not working. Turn it off just for a second. I'm going to get all the boxes. So I've got about 7 boxes of books back there, and I'm going to get kind of organized and shoved underneath the table so I can easily get to them. You're not going to be able to see me because I'm going to be on my hands and knees under the table. So we're going to pause that, and then I'm going to turn it back on before we get the banners up in the back. Okay, so we're all ready to go. What we've done is we've actually covered the table with a sheet. I'll kind of show you, I'll get over here. Mainly just so you'd usually do that, you know, if you set up in advance or if you have a multiple day con, just because things are usually pretty safe, but you don't want to tempt people. So, so yeah, we just kind of got a cheapo sheet, draped it over. We'll leave the posters, but I'm sorry, dude, those look amazing. My husband is the brainchild behind those, so he gets all the credit. So, okay, so what we're gonna do now, I am teaching a class tomorrow on pacing, and I have a Mac, and so I always have some weird thing that happens. So we're gonna go down to the conference room now. We're gonna plug everything in, test everything out, make sure we're good to go so that I don't spend 20 minutes of my class tomorrow having technical difficulties. We just spent an hour trying to get the projector to function properly and figure out how to get sound, and yeah, it was awesome. Good times were had by all, and just thank heavens my husband was there because he figured out some solutions that I would not have gotten to. But we are finally going to check in at our hotel. It is our absolute favorite place I think we've stayed, maybe ever, would you say? Yep, probably ever. It's called Warm Springs Inn and Winery, and I'm gonna flip you around while we come up here. Look at this, isn't it gorgeous? They do a lot of weddings out here because the grounds are just beautiful, and the river is over that way. I'll show you that at some point here. Look at this place. It's just so pretty. Down there, more orchards down there. Okay, we're gonna get ourselves all checked in, and I'll be back. Okay, we are here. I'm gonna show you around. We got a different room than we got last time we stayed here, and this one's a little bit bigger. It's got its own private entrance, which is kind of nice. And so let's take a look at the room. Okay, so we've got this gorgeous bed that's kind of nestled in this little alcove. Oh, look at this place. It's so cute. And you've got this gorgeous view outside. The river's right there, just beautiful. We've got a couch, chair, an adorable little dish of candy because Jolly Ranchers, why not? Also, this makes me happy. Look at this cute little tea station with like fancy little cups and sugars and oh yes. Bathroom is beautiful. The one that we stayed in before is up in the main part of the house. It's a little bit older. This one looks like we've had some remodeling done and is a little bit more spacious, which is nice. And yeah, so I'm going to show you a little bit more of the grounds. Just look at that. I'm going to take you outside later, but oh, this place makes me so happy. Cute little gazebo, little porch. Oh, just gorgeous. I'm so excited. I am gonna run out of battery any second, but here's the front of the grounds. Look at this place. Seriously, why? This is like goals right here. Like I just want to own this as my house. Okay, so we are packing up to head back home, and you guys are probably like, hey, there was no videos of the actual con. And there wasn't, and I'll tell you why. For some reason, cons and me, like, I actually do enjoy them, but they are so exhausting. Sorry, we're gonna take a little trip down by the river before I head out. So, hold on, let's get down these stairs so I don't die. Although, you know, a video of me crashing and dying is always somewhat entertaining. Yeah, so, although I love the cons, I get so tired. And because I'm an introvert, it takes quite a bit of energy for me to basically be 100% on while I'm doing these. And when I do that, what happens is I don't have anything left. And even though doing this is just a video, it still was just one too many things for me. So I sold my stuff and I taught my class, and it was great. We did well. Venators moved really well today, and that was fantastic. The class went really well, I think. And yeah, I apologize for not getting you videos, but it's exhausting. And this one was only a 1 day, so that wasn't as bad as usual. A lot of times there's 3 days, and by the end of the third day, I'm like, no one talked to me like ever again for like a week. But this one was just 1 day, but still it just is a lot of energy. All right, I'm gonna go help my husband, who am I kidding? I'm not gonna go help my husband pack up. I'm gonna go in there, he's going to be done, and then he's gonna be like, well, are you ready? That's about closer to how that goes. I'm gonna let you guys go. Warm Springs Inn and Winery, Wenatchee. I really heavily recommend you stay here if you're ever going through. Tell them I said hello, and I'll talk to you guys later. I probably won't check in. I think this will be it for the trip. So back to Boise.